So hello again. Now in the first chapters of the Bible, Genesis and so on, this is a possible translation, okay? We are told that first we find the race or people called Elohim, governors. Well, these people have very advanced knowledge of mathematics, technology, science, chemistry, everything, okay. And we are explained that Elohim, vast extent, heaven, earth. So this is the earth, okay. And they have a vast extent, so I don't know how to draw it for you. A vast extent, okay. I don't know if you can see, okay, a vast extent, portion of heaven, air and land. And next they told that this earth is in the water and out of the water, but not exactly at the next phrase, but we find that more over on the book. So we draw in land like I don't know, so like that, and then like that, okay, land, okay. Now there is more land there, but nevertheless, and these are land, and outside we have water, okay, and we don't know for now, but let's here, okay. Now what they find here, they find here that they told us that they find that there is a day and then a night. But what is this day? So they said a brilliancy, okay, something brilliant, okay, that rule okay, roll over the lands and seas, okay. And when this thing rule is called day, then heavens are like 3 of them, okay. And when this luminary pass over, we got like reflections of us on the heavens here, and we perceive this as the moon. Now because this thing it's rolling, so to speak, over, even our image reflection on the sky, it's moving, so this will be like that over us, okay, and give light. It's kind of a pinpoint of the light. But they say also there is a little light that is brilliancy is 10 times of this, because it's passing with a tail on the heaven. That's what they observed between here, between, okay, this brilliancy and the earth, and more is near to the land, destroy. So they calculate and learn, because when this thing come, okay, it so to speak have a travel, okay, this is not moving more, it's moving that we perceive as the sun light that is reflected in a pinpoint somewhere above us, like the sun. But this thing, it's traveling, okay, and it's traveling between, okay, the brilliancy above and the land below. They said that when this come, they call it night, this thing, okay, because this brilliancy is double increased by the power of the sun, and it's growing, okay, because it's increases power by the brilliancy above. And that's why we don't perceive anymore moon, and we don't perceive anymore the sun, but only this thing that make disappear all that because of his brilliancy, okay. It's not so big, it's little, but increase begin to be stronger, okay, when approach this land, okay, that we call land, earth. So the story then, after they calculated all this, okay, the story is divided between days and nights. So a day will last, how much time lasts the sun, okay, the presence of the sun that we call sun, until the comet, or I don't know how to, the comet sun, okay, came, and they succeed. So the first 7 days, okay, days is the period between those two, okay, it's a period of time. How much time lasts, we see the sun is a day and seems to be longer, until this thing pass. When this thing pass, it's called night. It can last, I believe, 200 years. I'm not sure now, because we must apply this on what we know about our history, okay. So a day, it's how much you live happily, okay, here on the earth, until the destroyer or the sun, this sun come. So they succeed the first 6 days. In fact, the command of the Elohim is to make submarines, okay. I don't know how to draw in a submarine, but I try, okay, submarines, okay, and to build also big birds, flying birds, so airplanes. That was the command. When they acknowledge, okay, that's what the Elohim commanded to build, not birds and not whales, submarines and airplanes. And they succeed to save all the humanity, putting them on submarines or on airplanes for 6 days. Then the story told us that they failed and died, Elohim died, perished the seventh, and they cursed that day and make it hallowed.